Hi all, this is Simona Rich and I'm really tired today because I was working very hard, and yesterday and the day before yesterday I did also because I had my bicycle tire went flat and I never ever changed bicycle tire in my entire life, so I had to watch YouTube videos. I had to go to another city to buy proper inner tube. Then I learned how to change it, so I removed the bicycle tire, uh, and I then learned how to change the tube. I put the tube inside, and now I have another. Now I'm successfully able to change tires, which is amazing because I never did it before. So that's what living on land does. It puts you into situations where you have to learn things as such, and they would be very useful in survival situations. So I'm very happy. It's not like it's a difficult thing, especially for me as a woman, to do it, but it's very good to learn such things. And once you learn how to change bicycle tire, you will know always how to do it. And I find it really useful to learn such skills. And in this video, I'm going to update you about what I've decided for my land. So I'm researching different options of low maintenance lawn, and I'm looking at growing moss in certain areas of my garden. And this is not a picture of my garden. It's basically just a picture showing how moss can look like. It's just so beautiful. I already have different types of moss growing on my land, but I need to do a lot of work to even make it visible, as now it's present under tall grass. The reason I chose moss is because it's low maintenance. When I came back to my land, I was disappointed to find it overgrown. The grass was almost as tall as it was when I purchased it, and I already showed this picture. So when I came back, the grass looked like this, and in certain areas, in other areas, because I have so many types of grass growing on my land, it was double the size of this. It was taller than me in some places, and I wasn't on my land for 9 months, and it just grows so fast. Although I know that some people enjoy cutting grass, I'm not one of them. And although it's difficult to prepare the soil for moss to grow, once it starts growing, the job is done and there's nothing more you need to do. So at first, when I came to this land, I bought a grass trimmer, and I quite enjoyed cutting grass, but then it gets repetitive. And then when you think that you would have to do it all the time, you just really don't want to do it. And I don't want to buy that kind of normal lawn mower because my land is not even enough for that. But even that would not be something that I would enjoy, because actually those those machines, they pollute the environment because it uses petrol they use usually petrol to run them, for them to run. So this is actually not even environmentally friendly. So growing moss is actually much more environmentally friendly. Actually, I read yesterday, I believe, that it's so polluting. The lawn mowers can be so polluting that they are much more polluting than even cars are. So that's another reason why growing low maintenance or no maintenance lawn like moss lawn is a better choice. There's yet another reason why I decided to grow moss as my lawn. It actually is very beneficial for the land. It keeps the ground moist, thus preventing soil erosion, and it deters mosquitoes as it purifies water. Moss actually purifies water, and mosquitoes breed in stagnant water, so they don't stay near water that is pure. What's more, since it's so low in height, it doesn't attract ticks, which like to hide in tall grass. Also, there are many types of moss, and some people don't know that some moss actually likes growing in sunny and dry places. They don't grow in desert places, but they can grow in places which receive minimum rainfall. And ticks don't like places that are sunny. They prefer places that are in the shade and which are closed places, like surrounded by bushes or trees. Moss is wrongly understood as the plant that grows in unkempt and dirty areas. In truth, moss grows only where the air is clean, with the exception of one type that can tolerate a more polluted environment. And in fact, moss is a bioindicator. Using it is possible to detect various pollutants in the air by paying attention to how it grows and how slow. Moss has antibiotic effects and can be used as an emergency bandage. In the past, people used moss to heat homes with, and in the times of famine, it's even possible to use it as a flour substitute. So knowing all this, I'm very encouraged to have moss covering large parts of my garden. At the moment, I'm removing all the grass by hand so that I uncover moss and encourage it to spread. And another reason why I do it is because when I remove grass by hand, I also remove weeds by hand. So I'm weakening their root system, and in the end, they will disappear. I'm already getting excited as the types of moss that I find has such beautiful, vivid green shades that I believe it will look great as my ground cover. I will also leave some grass types which I discovered whilst weeding. I will leave the type of grass whose height is low. Here's the picture from today showing what kind of moss I discovered when I was doing the weeding, and the type of grass that I found, which is very low. So this is the type of grass that I found in quite a few places of my garden, and it grows very low, so I will keep it. Why not? And then the moss, this one is very beautiful, but I couldn't capture its shade with my camera, but it's just so beautiful. And I loved this kind of, I don't even know whether it's moss or not, but it has such tiny, beautiful leaves. I'm sure I will discover many more types of moss, as now I've just started doing this work. I also know that I will need to weed over and over again until no new growths emerge and only the moss is present. But I'm willing to put all this work because at the end I will have the lawn that doesn't need to be maintained in any way. So that's all I wanted to update you about. I know that some of you are interested in updates to do with my land, and I'm also saving for the well. As I told, it will cost around €600 to have the well, and the first thing that I will do is to have the well, and after that the house extension. So if you are interested in making this land, as I told, helping me make this land into the meditation center, I would like to make it into a mindfulness center. So if you would like to help me with it, please, if you can, donate or get my astrological assessment, or purchase my ebooks, or you can email me if you wish to volunteer. And I would really appreciate if you could contribute to making this land, this organic land, in a good place that is not polluted, into an mindfulness center. Thank you for watching. Take care.